Hello world, Shelly here, and it's time for another episode of Foundation Fest, and today I am checking out the new release from L'Oreal, the latest in the Lumi line. This is the Lumi Le Glow Tint. Retails for $16.99 for 0.84 fluid ounces or 25 milliliters of product. That makes it just over $20 an ounce at the drugstore. Yikes. Comes in 16 different shades. I've got this in the third lightest shade, 120 Neutral. This is described as: unleash your radiance with L'Oreal Paris Lumi Le Glow Tint. Lightweight hydrating skin tint with a healthy glow. Breathable coverage, great for all skin types. How did that have so many words but not really say anything at all? The ingredients, it's an interesting ingredient deck. I'm going to have to dig a little deeper into it because it's not your typical silicone-based type of a product. I think there's some silicones in here, but they're way down the list. It looks like a lot of hydrating stuff up top, which is a good sign to me. It also looks like the placement of the preservative is usually going to be the 1% line. This does fall under the classification of the Conscious Beauty at Ulta, which is their clean, sustainable, yada yada, whatever set of rules. So my guess is because it's clean, quote unquote, that typically means that it's adhering to no more than 1% phenoxyethanol, which is the preservative that's in this. So that's pretty high on the list, meaning everything below it would be less than 1%. So that tells me this is a pretty simple formula, which simple can be very good. Sometimes I think we overcomplicate things. There is niacinamide in this, so if you are not looking for more niacinamide in your life, it is above the 1% line. But it's an interesting ingredient deck. It looks nice and hydrating from the ingredients. I don't see any added synthetic fragrance. I also don't see any, like, the kinds of natural extracts that could be sensitizing to some people. I'm not usually sensitive to many things, but if I'm going to be sensitive to something, it's probably going to be a botanical of some kind. I don't see any of those in the ingredients here. Did I say this comes in 16 shades? I think I said that. Yeah, let's take a look at shade 120, swatched against a few others in my collection. Swatch time. First up is today's foundation from L'Oreal, the Lumi Le Glow Tint in shade 120 Neutral. Second, I've got from Estee Lauder, the Double Wear Stay in Place in 1C1 Cool Bone. Third up is MAC Studio Sculpt in NW15. And last I've got from Wet n Wild, the Tinted Hydrator in Fair. I've already cleansed, moisturized, and sunscreened this 50-year-old face. I'm going to debut one of my latest products. It should be available on my shop by the time you see this. This is a lip treatment. You might say it's similar to a lip mask, but it's a treatment that sinks into your lips. Let me get it on here real quick. It's not the mask that's going to stay on your lips for a long time. This will sink in within, I don't know, half an hour or so. I overfilled my messy jar here, but look for these on my website. This is designed to be part of your morning skincare routine and your evening skincare routine. Not that you can't carry it with you and reapply throughout the day. You could, but it's not the kind of thing that sticks around. It's meant to absorb into your lips. It also contains one of the most expensive ingredients I've ever bought in my life, which is a nice lip filling, line smoothing type of an ingredient. Anyway, I will deep dive into that later, but I'm loving it. I'm so excited to launch it to you guys for spring. It will likely be a permanent addition to my collection, not a seasonal launch. But moving on, I've primed with the Lacura Hydra Base Moisturizing Primer. I don't know if you're going to be able to get this. It's in the Isle of Shame as the week I'm filming this. It might be gone by the time you see this. Excuse me. It is a dupe for the Vitamin Enriched Face Base by Bobbi Brown. The ingredients are nearly identical, very similar ingredients. It smells the same. It feels the same. It's like $6. So check your Aldi aisle of shame. If you are lucky, you might still be able to get one. The thing with the aisle of shame, they do their new drops on Wednesday. That's not the official name. That's just what the internet calls it. It's like the Aldi finds or the new. They change it up every week in this one aisle of the store. And they drop on Wednesdays, and when the stuff sells out, it's gone. Sometimes they'll bring it back next year, sometimes they won't. But go get it if you can. So, let's get into this. Ooh, pump. Skin tint. Let's pump some out on my little butterfly. You can get these on Amazon. I do have them linked in my Amazon links if you look down below. Here we go. There, let's get this thing going. I think that's all I need. All right, consistency check. Woo, she running. She running, she running, she running. All right, I'm going to go in on one side of my face with a damp sponge. The other side, presumably I'm going to use a brush. Let's find a brush. Oh, here it is, my Artis Oval 7. The spoon brush, as some people like to call it. Why is my mirror, like, so jacked? It is not in the right position. I don't know why. This is a pretty thin feeling formula. I suspect that it's the kind of formula that would work really nicely with fingertips, you know, just run and go type of application for a quick, no fuss, no muss type of thing. They didn't really talk about coverage, so I'm expecting sheer to light. Pretty sheer with the sponge application. I'm gonna take this under my eyes as well. I might need a little concealer. I might not. I'm not gonna do a full face today. I'm probably gonna film a vlog today. I'm gonna take some chairs that I ordered and bring them into my office at work before we go back for the semester. This has an interesting sheen to it. The Lumi is coming through. I'm a little concerned that it's a sheen and not just a dewy thing. Like, I almost feel like it's that sugar glaze coating. Let's hope that settles down a little bit, because I don't like that fake look, like that really fake glaze look. And I'm kind of feeling that here. It might just be, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see where we end up. Oh, cat hair on my face. Has that been there the whole time? Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I live with cats. Yes, I do. Lots of cats. Well, 3 cats. 3 is a lot sometimes. Yeah, better coverage with the brush, because you're not losing product into the sponge. Let's see here. This shade is probably my most of the year shade. Maybe a smidge dark for wintertime, but I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work. Alright. Yeah, on my nose I can kind of see the glaze. Sort of glazing. Let's get a little bit more and try and even out the coverage just a smidge around my nostrils. I need a little more under my eye. Maybe a little more under this eye. I'm feeling sleep deprived. Alright, let's blend this out. Not digging this glaze. Not digging the glaze look. But we're already in it, so we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. I feel like I'm trying to like brush the glaze away. It's just that like Krispy Kreme look, and I'm just not into that, you know. I want fresh, dewy, not white glazy. You know what I'm saying? The glaze look has like a color to it. Oh, this is drying down weird. Oh no. I have a good bit of product left, so that did not take a lot of product. But we need to look in the mirror here because, oh my. Okay, I'm going to say this does not build up because it really started looking weird when I added that little second layer over here. And so yeah, I'm going to say let's not build this up. My nose looks so weird. I'm going to go back to the sponge. It's like I can't tell if it's just that I don't like the glaze or that there's too much product. Oh, well that took a lot of product away. My nose is turning red, which it tends to do. I have very reactive skin on my face, so like it turns red just from touching it. It turns red when I blow my nose. It turns red when I talk. It turns red when I sniffle, which I'm sniffling today. Which is just, well, you know, this is just not going to be my favorite, I'm pretty sure. But, alright, I calmed it down on my nose. I have a little zit here, isn't that nice? It's, okay. Let me zoom you guys in, show you what's happening here. It's super heavy on my nose. It's clinging to pores. It's settling into some of them. It looks really heavy on my sides of my cheeks. Like heavy meaning like I can see the product sitting on top of my skin. Now I would say that that's where I built it up, but it's doing it on the other side too, and I didn't build it up over there. So that does not seem to be a product or a result of the building up. It seems to be a result of just that's how the product is sitting on my skin. It's heavy on my chin, but the redness is still poking through even though it looks like there's a ton of product on my face. It's gunking up between my eyebrows. It does not look smooth on my forehead at all. It's starting to settle into my forehead lines, and the glaze look is really accentuating texture, both on my cheeks and on my forehead. It's not my favorite thing. Ooh. It's a good thing there's probably nobody at work today because we have not officially gone back yet. I'm going to go in and hopefully not see anybody. I will wear this because, oh, it's settling into my pores now on the sides of my cheeks here. I don't know if I can fix this. Like, I think this is just how it's... Oh, goodness. Oh. Okay, let's just check the time. Let's just put makeup over this. It's 12:46. Let me go put the rest of my face on. I will be right back. Back with the L'Oreal Lumi. Something you probably don't want to think to yourself when you're applying your makeup is that it looks disgusting. I will admit I have wiped off a good amount of the product that was on my nose and around the sides of my face here because it settled so much into those pores and just looked straight up gross. Now, if I didn't have things to do, I would cut this review right now, give it an F, walk out the door, wash my face, redo my makeup. I don't have time to redo my makeup, so I might as well just wear this, see where we end up, and yeah, it's not going to be good. But I did try a couple other things today. Also L'Oreal, this one's gonna be better. There's a new, remember the Lash Paradise mascara? There's a new variant of it. The Paradise Big Deal. Beautiful packaging. I do love some good packaging. And the wand is not my favorite kind, but it actually worked quite well. So this, the first time I'm wearing it, it's what I have on right now. Let me get my bangs out of the way. And with the first coat, it was very, very, very fluttery and beautiful. And with the second coat, it maintained most of that flutter, gave it a little bit more volume and looks a little bit more dramatic, which is what I like. But I like the concept of being able to kind of wear it lighter or build it up. Mascaras, at least the ones that I have, tend to be good one way or the other. It's either my no makeup mascara, or it's my very dramatic mascara, or it's my everyday medium drama mascara. This, I think, is, you could wear it a bunch of different ways, and that's kind of new to me for a mascara. So initial impression is very good on the Paradise Big Deal. I am also wearing, from e.l.f., the Pout Clout Lip Plumping Pen. It's a little bit tingly on the lips, not too bad, so I'm not going to ding it for that. My thought on this, besides that it tastes like crayons, is I'm still breathing crayon smell. It's kind of gross. The pigmentation, it can't decide if it's a lipstick or a gloss. It's like not opaque enough to be a lipstick, but too opaque to be a gloss. Like you can see a little bit through it, which is weird because it is a colored product. So I'm gonna say probably pass on the e.l.f. Lip Clout pen. I might still wear it. It's not terrible, but the color's not that great either. And actually a lot of the pigmentation, now that I'm looking in the mirror, has disappeared since I put it on, which was only like 3 minutes ago. So I'll pass on that one. Otherwise, on my face, I am wearing the What's Up Beauty Cheek Terre in shade Deep as my bronzer. Lawless, this is their cream blush. Cheeky is the shade. My eyes are the Alter Ego Mist Haven palette. Told you my mascara, Essence Stay and Play on my tight line. What am I missing? Maybelline Super Lock on my brows. I think that's all the things. I think that's all the things. Da-da. I got to do some things. Da-da. Okay, I'm gonna go get you guys a daylight check-in in a bit. There's probably gonna be a sandwich involved. I'm probably gonna film a vlog of what I do the rest of the day. I gotta pack a couple orders before I leave. Run to the post office. I gotta lug these chairs I bought to work and bring them into my office and probably put them together because from the shape of the box I'm thinking they're not pre-assembled. And yeah, so I'll probably vlog that, so keep an eye out for that. I don't know if it'll go up before or after this video, but yeah, I'll give you a daylight check-in on my face in a bit, and we'll come back tonight and I'll give you guys my final thoughts, which I'm pretty sure you can predict. Hey guys, sorry for the road noise, but the sun is almost gone, so I figured I would get in here real quick and get you the up close. You see the white? Do you see the glaze? Do you see my Krispy Kreme face? Yeah. Look how weird my nose looks. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah. That's where we're at. It is, what time is it? I can't see my watch. 5:12. I can't get my sleeve up. I think it's 5:12, so about halfway through the day. And yeah, I'll be back tonight. I don't think it got any better, did it? Look at that shine. It's so crazy. It's not even shine. It's like white paste glazing my face. Yeah, see you later. 12 a.m. That puts us right around the 11-hour mark. Let's take a look at how the L'Oreal Lumi Le Glow tint held up. I want to make clear that my dislike of this product is not necessarily because of the glazed donut appearance. That's a personal preference kind of a thing. I don't like it, which would make me not want to wear this foundation again, but that's not a grading thing, unless it was doing it in a bizarre, like something else was wrong with it. So that's not the main issue. The main issue for me is the settling into pores, the heaviness on the skin, the settling into lines, and now that I've worn it for the whole day, I can say that glaze does a strange sort of settling into texture. Like, it kind of migrated into the micro lines of my skin on my forehead in particular, and looking really closely, it kind of makes a map. Not a good thing on my forehead. It did settle into my deeper chin lines. You can probably tell blush and bronzer are almost vanished. So even though I did not remove any product from that area of my face, everything has just kind of disappeared except for the glaze that you could still see. I mean, it almost looks like a highlight, but it's on my whole face. It settled more into my nose pores. It's comfortable. Almost went to bed without checking in here. So if you have dry skin, I think it's plenty hydrating. But I think it's got some big downsides. Settles into lines, settles into pores, looks heavy on the skin. The glaze kind of moves around. It doesn't last very long. This isn't a great wear time, considering, you know, a good wear time, your blush, bronzer, highlight stay intact. You know what I'm saying? So my opinion has not changed. This one's a fail for me. It is if I had to give a grade, it's just, I just, no. Nope, don't like it. Don't like it at all. Not at all. That's a pass. Sorry, L'Oreal. The mascara, on the other hand, held up really well, and I only had like a tiny little dot on each side that had flaked, so that I think that's fine. Like, I wouldn't call it flaky because it was probably just from application purposes. So I really like that mascara. Paradise, big deal. I'll vouch for the mascara. It's a no-go. No-go on the foundation. There you have it. Another episode of Foundation Fest is in the books. I will try it one more time just to make sure that it wasn't like the primer or something like that, but pretty sure it wasn't. So there you have it. Another episode of Foundation Fest is in the books. If you like foundation reviews, if you had fun with this one, give me a thumbs up down below. Let me know in the comments. What would you like to see next? I actually have an Ulta order, so I've got the NYX. Oh, the word glaze. That's terrifying after what I've been through today. Butter, I can't read it. It's yellow on beige. That is terrible contrast. I don't know what that says. I'm not getting out Sherlock to look. NYX Glaze, if you want to see that, let me know. I also got the Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Skin Tint Stick from Milani. Let me know if you want to see that. I also picked up the Parnell Sika Manu Serum Cushion Foundation by request in the comments. Another K-Beauty situation with Centella Asiatica in it, so let me know if you want to see that next. I have the Dior Forever Hydra Nude. Let me know if you want to see that next. Is that everything that's in this bag? Yes. And then I have a Yes Style order where I have a few K-Beauty foundations as well. There's another, I wasn't going to show you, but now I am. There's another Tier foundation that I never saw on Amazon. The Mask Fit Crystal Mesh Foundation. Look at that. So yeah, there's that. Let me see. I don't know if there were any other foundations in here. Oh, I got the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen to try. Everyone says it's amazing. Ooh, BB cream. Yeah, Purito. BB cream. So let me know if you want to see that next. Oh, I did get some things. BB cream here. Power Perfection. I don't remember why I got that. Maybe one of you requested it. Maybe I just thought it looked cool. And another BB cream. Choi Boing BB cream. This one I'm pretty sure I just thought looked cool because I remember picking number 21 because that's my same shade in the Misha. So yeah, I have a lot of things now. I went from having no foundations to all the foundations. So let me know what you would like to see next, because I got the things. I got all the things. I also, and I'm trying not to forget it because I keep losing it over here, I have another shade of the Merit stick that when I first reviewed it, the shade I had was too light, and that sometimes makes me not like how things look on my skin. So I did get a darker shade of this, and you guys had said in the comments that you would like to see an updated review because that first one was a couple years ago. So yeah, I have that too, and I'm going to put it right in front of me so I remember. There you have it. That's all the things. Let me know what you would like to see next. And as always, thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. Oh, and we got Ziva now too. You're gonna start having 2 cats in the background, I think, because Charlie's been trained well by this one here. Yeah? Did you train her well? She's so confused because I got up to leave to go to bed, and she ran out because, you know, she's like, bedtime. And then I remembered that I had to sit down here. And so then I came back in here, and she's like, what the heck? And I didn't close the door all the way because I knew she would be mad that I didn't follow her out, and here she is. So there's your Ziva fix for today. There's your Ziva fix. All right, that is all. As always, I'm just going to repeat myself because I don't remember where I left off. Thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. I appreciate your time, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.